I'm not sure how many of you remember the Gundam Age franchise. It was back in 2011 to 2012, and after the series aired, Bandai released a slew of master grade kits for the Gundam Age 1 and also the Gundam Age 2. They've also teased the master grade Gundam Age 3 variants, but for some reason we never actually got the kit. It was never actually released, and that was quite sad. And I think a lot of people were bummed out that they never released the Gundam Age 3, but knowing how bad those kits were selling, it's not really a surprise, yeah. But then again, a modeler in Japan by the name of Mebiyasu-san has decided to make his own Gundam Age kits. Well, they are not master grade variants, but these are his own customized variants of the Gundam Age models. This is the Gundam Age 3 Zamelga. So the Zamelga is not actually based from the anime or manga itself, but these are actually the variants from the video game that came out after the series. So a very big thank you again to Mebiyasu-san for allowing us to showcase his amazing work here. Now let's get back to the Zamelga. Well, frankly speaking, after looking at the Zamelga, I am quite conflicted, because to be very frank, if you have asked me a couple of years ago, do you like the Gundam Age design language or the models, I would say probably no. But after looking at this Zamelga, the color tone, the finishing, and the simplistic lines on the Zamelga itself looks seriously very good. And I'm kind of wondering now if Bandai would want to reconsider releasing this kit as maybe a high grade or a real grade, because frankly speaking, this kit looks really good. Maybe it'll be featured in the next Gunpla build diver series, who knows. The next customized kit from Mebiyasu-san is actually the Gundam Age 3 Graft. Again, very cool looking. It retains the original Gundam Age mobile suit, but with all the add-on, very sharp looking sharp edges wherever you look at the Graft design, and with a flat coating finish. I really like how Mebiyasu-san has given the different color tones for the Zamelga. Some parts you have bright cherry red, for example, like on the armor and on the feet with the bright orange and red as well. But some other parts of the blue on his mobile suit, the mobile armor itself, is a flat blue. So those contrasting finishing on the Gundam Age 3 Graft really makes me wanting this design even more in a 1/100 scale or even a 1/144 scale. So hopefully Bandai will get their act together and release all the kits under this series. It's been so long. I mean, this original series was aired back in 2011, if you can imagine that. And finally, we have the Gundam Age 3 Tangram, or is it Tangram? Not too sure, but frankly speaking, after looking at all these three different variants of customized Gundam Age 3 builds, these kits were never ever released, and I'm kind of wondering whether is it possible for me to create my own customized kits like this, or maybe I should just contact Mebiyasu-san and see whether he'll sell the Tangram, Graft, or the Zamelga to me. Of all three, I have to say my clear favorite in terms of the design is definitely the Zamelga. But frankly speaking, all three designs are not from the anime or manga, and they are actually from the video game, different variant itself. So all of them are quite cool looking. So if any of you are very big Gundam Age 3 fans, I would definitely recommend checking out these pictures and see how Mebiyasu-san actually builds them. I will leave a link to his Twitter account, so if you guys are keen to maybe ask him whether he does any commissions to sell his beautiful creations, I'll leave that up to you and Mebiyasu-san, right? But do follow him on Twitter. He does share quite a lot of his customized amazing build on his Twitter account, right? So till then, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you taking time to watch our small little channel, and if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. I think this year we have been covering quite a lot of Gunpla related news, because this 40th anniversary, Bandai has been releasing quite a lot of kits that's been almost impossible for us to follow up and actually buy and build. So hopefully next year Bandai will slow down in terms of the releases, but we can't adopt it because that's where they will release the new live action movie. So we do expect a lot more new kits coming up next year from Bandai. But till then, we will continue our coverage of all other collectibles as and when we have time to cover them. Thanks again for viewing this video, and please do leave your comments in the comment section down below. Till then, have a great weekend and time building Gunpla.